What's up, guys? It's Manic. I'm here today to show you guys what I think is the most efficient scav run with the least amount of contact if you're trying to make the most money. This isn't for killing raiders. This isn't for killing PMCs. It could be for killing raiders. I run into raiders occasionally, but I also don't aggro them. So, without further ado, I'm just going to hop in an offline raid and show you guys where I run around. Alright, where are we? We're in a bunker. Okay. Not bad. Not too bad. Okay, so this is actually a really good spawn because as a scav, you spawn right over on the other side of this hill. Wow, I need to undo that. You spawn right on the other side of this hill. So the first thing I do is I try to stay away from this building because it's high traffic. We'll come back to this later. So say you spawn in with 20 minutes left. You're not going to be hitting that building because there's most likely going to be people at dropped. I always come here and check this. You can get emergency water rations and sugar. Sugar is the biggest one that you want to pick up right here. You always want to be checking for that. And there's a jacket and a duffel bag right here. And nobody seems to hit these, man. So I like hitting this because you can get, I get a lot of director's keys out of here. See, look, there's a dorm's key right there. And then after I hit those, I come right over this little hill. And I hit this. There's a box in here that you can hit. And just be careful. Every once in a great while, there will be a PMC traveling through here. And I've met scavs a couple times, but I've really only ever seen one PMC traveling through here. One time that I can... This wipe. So, there's some stuff that spawns up here. Usually just weapons attachments. Mainly for AKs and... 545 or not 545 556. I always check this corner because, like, honestly, man, I wouldn't put it past someone to just be sitting here in this corner right here. So always be on the lookout for that. I always like to come up the stairs right here and then stop sprinting, lean. I'm usually not this heavy because you're a scav, so you're stopping on a dime. We always check this wooden crate. Usually has like weapons attachments. Look, I just got a grizzly. I've never seen one of those in there. Weapons attachments, clothing, hats, stuff, your basic stuff. Actually, I think food rarely spawns in that one because there's usually food that spawns here. I've seen it spawn on this chair. Yeah, I've seen sugar spawn in here, milk. I don't know about other people, but I generally like milk. So, we go right out this door to the left. Come through this break in the wall. It's starting to storm. I always hit this blue shack because this is huge. There's a grenade box in here, and it seems like people don't really hit this either. And there's nothing in here this time, but I get a lot of RGOs and a lot of RGNs through there, and everybody knows just exactly what it feels like to be killed by a fucking impact nade. So, always check this if you have time. Like, look, there's $45 US. I get power banks out of here. Trying to think of... Oh, there's another US dollars. Trying to think of other stuff. Obviously, ES lamps, T-plugs. What's real... Oh, I've got Dr. Lupo's coffee beans out of there before. I always hit this. And then I usually stick this way. And I'll just hug this, like, wall almost. There's usually some shooting at K buildings, obviously. Raiders spawn there if you, like, know the map. You know that raiders spawn there. There's usually quite a few scavs out there, too. If you're scav running, and you have good scav karma, they'll follow you around. And they'll lead you to loot. And if you want to see that, leave a comment below. I have that. I have a video of that. If you guys want to see a scav lead me to loot, let me know in the comments, and I can get that put together for you. So this weapon box, it seems like a lot of people run past it. I notice that a lot of times, even like if I have like 5 minutes left, I'll check this stuff if I'm extracting a heating pipe. It's low risk up here late raid. And I usually check that, and it's not even touched. I always like to check this because you can get propadols and morphines right here. And then there's a med bag. Those are really good. Very important. You can make a lot of money off med bags. There's a weapons case here. Did I just see a scav? I have the scavs on just so I can shoot something while I'm out here. Yep. Oh, yep. There sure is a scav. Where'd he go? Wow. Sometimes, if you get a dumb enough person, which I have seen, they will lay on that wood behind that sandbag and try and snipe people. And it never works. So after that, after I make my way over here, so my normal scav spawns anywhere between, let's say, 26 minutes and like 15 minutes left. So if I'm moving from that side and coming over here and I have about 18 minutes left, it's been about 6 minutes if I'm doing this all in one like flow without stopping and explaining. So usually I'm making decent time. So let's say I have like 6 minutes left. Come over here, hit this, and that's a weapon box. Get weapons attachments, weapons obviously, and then I move on to train station. And then you have a toolbox there, jacket here, weapons case, obviously. Oh, there's more scavs spawning in. I hate that it does that in an offline raid. And then I always come up here and come out here and, oh, look, got some decent loot. There's a 60 round 5.56 45. So, what kind of ammo did it come with? VMAX, not too good. And then hit this weapon box. There's loose loot right here. If you're really lucky, you can get Eagle Nick to spawn there, or like BT rounds, BS rounds for an AK. And then always hit that box. And then always come hit this guy. So this man right here, he could have a gun on him. I've got a free AK off him, AK-74, AK-74U. He usually has like some decent loot on him if you're the first one to get to him. Look at all that. So that's right now, as of last night when I played, that's 40k right there. And that's to a slot item. On a scav, if you don't have a backpack, that's important. And then you always want to check the nade box. I get a lot of RGOs and RGNs here. I don't know if there's no nade spawning because it's an offline raid, maybe. But then I come over here. I always run along this. Jump. Drop down onto here. Loose loot spawns right here, and right here. If you're lucky, ammo spawns here. You can get Eagle Neck, BT, etc. Over here, I always find that. See, look, there's an emoter, and there's a second item spawn right here, like right here or somewhere in this area, and it can be a water filter. Now, my buddy makes fun of me because I always drop less important items for him, but you need them for your hideout once you get a better level water purifier. And they sell for like anywhere from 50 to 60 or 40 to 60k. Like 60k on a good day. So next I go right up on here. Run through here. And I didn't know about this weapon box for the longest time. I hit this. Got your normal stuff in there. Drop down onto here. There's a weapon box here. And then loose loot spawns right here. And then I go right out here. Jump. Well, I don't usually jump a second time. Don't let me fool you. I'm just memeing. Go out here. Don't forget to stand back up like me. And then you can obviously get keys and stuff in there. Now, one thing I usually do is I stick away from, oh, shit. I usually try to stick away from brick tower. I don't like that. Wow. I just... Ah! Yeah, so there's a jacket in here. But I try to stay away from underground because Rat Central and... When you're a scav, the loot potential is so, like, next to none down there. Alright. And then usually I go to K buildings. One of my favorite spots... Well, you should always hit this box. Technical supply crate. Train. There's a weapon box right there in that corner. And then, oh, this is the big money one. This is the best box in this entire map for me, in my experience. I've gotten M4s out of here, MPXs, you name it. I've gotten it out of this box. I love this box. And see, it's going to give me dog shit because I'm trying to show everyone that it's really good. Hit it in an actual raid, I promise. You will not be disappointed. And then I usually come through here, jump that. Here's something over there. And then there's loose loot right here, weapons attachments always. And then weapon box. And then if you come in here, there's a weapon box. And then obviously the jacket right here. What I'll do, okay, I'll take you on my usually run. So you can always go over to garages. That's garages. That place has really good loot. Where'd he go? Go through the fence here. My game run like shit right now. My guy's out of stamina. Alright. This building is OP. So I noticed in some raids, this building will not get touched. In other raids, this building will be ransacked. So always check it. Tread carefully. If there are PMCs in the raid still, and you're low on time, they probably will check this building. This weapon case is really good. I've gotten AKs out of it. So check all these rooms. I'm not going to go through every single one. Do your own exploring. But the rooms I do want to highlight. This room right here. See? Adrenaline on the table. IFAX. Right here. Yep. Here you go. Saline solution. And then upstairs. Upstairs is the really good shit. So you got a blood set on that spawns on the floor. Salewas all along here. You can get morphines, Vaseline. These rooms, stuff spawns on the shelves. I've never seen anything spawn on this tip shelf. I don't think it can. But usually like right here on this spot. It's kind of random. Well, it is random. There you go. BP rounds. Very good. And then I like to hit the roof. Loose weapons attachments. Box. There's ammo that spawns all over. Of course, there's no... Oh, loose weapon attachment. That... Nope. That always gets me. There's ammo that spawns all along these boxes and tables. It's random. And then if you go down this hole, stuff spawns right here. BP round, see? Decent ammo. Better than PP. And then a weapon box. And then what you do to get out of here is just crouch. This is kind of finicky. See? Oh, it's because I'm not all the way crouched. So you gotta crouch all the way and kind of walk to the right. Through. And then, I usually go right across the street. And I always go right up these stairs first. Check this bag. And then, usually go up these stairs. Ammo spawns all on this roof, guys. And then, I just go through these rooms one by one. I like this room because it has a lot of PBM, which is good to sell on the market. And then always come through this building. And if you're lucky and no one has hit this building yet, stuff spawns on the desk. Valuable loot spawns right here. Sometimes you get dog shit, chlorine, or bleach. If you have time, check all these. And then there's a box there. Good stuff spawns on the tables. Check all the rooms. Ammo spawns in a lot of these rooms. A lot of these rooms. Weapon box here. If you want, you can skip the stairs, save it for last, and then come in this way and just hit this off the rip. Ammo usually spawns right here. It's always like BT, BP, I promise. And then you can hit all these rooms if you want. Look, fuel. And loose weapons attachments. Filing cabinets in there. Oops. And then, if you want, you can come down here and check this, but this is usually looted. This is usually just picked clean. Good, like, I don't want to say good, but decent stuff spawns along, like, all these ledges and stuff. Not every single one, but there's a weapon box here. 3 loose weapons attachments can spawn there. Look, there's a fucking rooster. And then loose weapons attachments. You can loot the bag and the scav. The scav has a chance to spawn like gold chains and stuff. Jacket here. Weapons case. Weapons case. Weapons case. Always want to hit weapons cases. So, usually, what I end off with is, see, we're back over here at this end. And around this time, I have about 4 minutes left. But I'm going to take you through this building, drop room first, and then retake you back through it. Because a lot of people miss this stuff. There's scavs in here, and I'm scared. Anyways, so there's 2 PCs in here. The same thing goes for this then as with. Why? Really? The same thing goes with for this like place that goes for med building. So like sometimes this place isn't even touched, and then other times it's not even worth coming in here. But yeah, you see all this good stuff. Tetrises can spawn over here on the table. There's a bag. So we're 2nd floor. Come right in here. Oh, nope, wrong room. Sorry, I always do that. Right in here. There's another PC. Soap spawns here, apparently. Never seen it spawn there in an actual online raid. Another PC. That one's empty. Not everyone knows about these PCs either, or they get something good from the other PCs and run straight to the extract. Again, I would urge you guys to explore this building. This has some decent loot in it too. There's another PC here. Stuff spawns over here. Food. Rank. Weapons case here. Box. Paid. Chlorine. I'm trying to think of anything else that spawns there. Explore all these rooms, guys. There's loot in every single one of these rooms. Like, even just loose loot. Like, there's a bag here. Stuff spawns on these shelves. This is a good room. Loose loot spawns here. There's a box there. And a lot of people don't realize this. But there's a box here, too. Right here. And this is usually what I end off on, and then I'll either run straight over there, the heating pipe over there, or if I have hole in the wall over here, I just run straight there. The obvious one, D2, obviously. You can always go there, find raider loot, players. This place. This place is filled with players also. Be careful if you're early raid. But this is a kitchen. So if you need food, you're struggling to... Of course, nothing spawns. If you're struggling to, like, get food and whatnot, there's food all in here. Food spawns out here, too, on these tables. Like, there's something that spawns right here. Something that spawns right here. Shit that spawns all along these tables. And then, the good thing about this building is Celebos, Surf 12s, 2 jackets, more food, dead scav that you can loot. And dead scavs always have potential for good loot. They're like duffel bags. They have, like, potential to spawn anything in the fucking game. So, like, look at that. Nuts are in high demand right now. Some decent 9x19 rounds. And then the thing about this building too is you can go down. So that's the good thing. So if you spawn on this side and you just come right in here. I know I said stay away from this building, but if you're more risky, you can always hit these. These are really good loot. These are food. And then there's toolbox there. I really try to stay out of here. I just don't like with a scav. I don't like the close quarters. But PMC has an automatic weapon there. You're dead. But you can come down and go this way, wrap around, and now you are under that building. See? There's another way around. So I don't like to come in this way because it's a high traffic way. This way is a little less high traffic, and you can always like stop and listen here and hear if there's someone above in the kitchen area. Then just kind of rat it out in here if that's more your thing, or push up the stairs, try and kill them. These rooms don't really spawn much loot. And then you can go down here, and this is D2 obviously. And this is always an option for loot. Yeah, you can always come down here and loot this stuff too. Weapon box over there. Weapon box right here. Ammo, more filing cabinets. I don't like coming down here. I don't like coming down here till late in the raid. Emergency water ration, another weapon box, and filing cabinet. Intel can spawn down here. Intelligence can spawn down here. This is a big one. And then if you go up the stairs, go in here. It's very unlikely that this hasn't been touched, unless all the PMCs are gone and got good loot off rip. There's a PC in here. Yeah, I almost said there's a PMC in here. PC is always good loot. Filing cabinet. There's a safe too. I like the safes. And then I usually don't venture down this far as a scav, because fuck that. You can't extract in D2 as a scav. But there's always loot down here. 2 jackets. Granted, it hasn't been hit. Thanks for watching and following me on this scav run. That's the places I like to hit. Generally every time I do a scav run. I'm gonna do a part 2, so if you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, comment, and tell me what map you want to see next. I can run you guys through it. Later.